going to be doing a demo review of Sizzy. This kid is 16 years old, playing on his first ever HLTV team. Yes, first ever HLTV team, but it gets better. He just went 3-0 in the major stage 1. Imagine that. Like, I don't even think that this kid's life is real. So today we're going to take a look at what he's doing, how he's developing, and what led to his success. This is going to be map number 2 against M80. This is the 2-0 game. Whoever wins this goes through. So let's just figure out how this kid is playing, and honestly, probably watch one of the future stars of the scene. If he's already getting major experience at 16 years old, who knows what he's going to be capable of in the future. I can only imagine that this type of experience is going to mean so much for him as he develops. Guys, also, if you want to be part of these moments, we watch this game live as part of the ESL co-stream. We are live on Twitch every single day watching these games, so I'd love to have you there over at twitch.tv/CoJoMoCS. So starting off here, we're just going to do a slow little default halls play here. They're all going to try to explode out here, pop out, and you know, he's just following the strat. Nothing crazy on his end. He does get the P250. You're in your first ever major, and you are part of one of the best teams of stage 1, and they're saying, Sizzy, take the P250, man. Go farm. It's incredible, bro. He's getting this superstar treatment. If you guys don't know, he also is the opera of this team. I get a lot of simple vibes from him, honestly, so it's so fun to watch him play. So fun. I'm a giant fan of him. I love the way he sits out there and fights. Now this, it's honestly very chaotic. Some missed util or blocked util. Nobody really gets the entry. Sizzy ends up blocking his team, and overall it's a super negative round for him. The idea is that the Glocks jump out. I don't know how he's blocking that last teammate. The Glocks jump out, and he's here to trade and swing and fight off of that. I think he kind of freezes up a little bit. Honestly, you'd think that he would be back here. All three of them would jump in front of him, and if anything, maybe he throws nades so that he's not in anybody's way. But yeah, very slow start for him. Not very good, honestly. Let's go ahead and skip past this full Glock round here. We don't really care, and get into round number 3. This was a slugfest of a game. See here, he's going to start with a smoke that's going to block off halfway B. This is just good in high level CS to maintain control. Make sure that the CTs can't get too aggressive down here, because it's going to smoke off like this. It's going to keep them at bay. You see M80 have 3 people here. They'd love to just go through it, and it looks like that's exactly what they're going to do. They flash through, they fight, but Sizzy and them say, okay, whatever, and they're going to make a good read here. They understand that if M80 is wasting utility and flashes here, most likely this is going to be a 3B setup, leading to a very empty A bomb site here. Very intelligent, very good read from the IGL bait. I love this play. And if somebody in Twitch chat can tell me who's the IGL bait again, is it Alex? I believe it's Alex is the IGL here. It's actually going to wait. They don't explode out here. They're actually going to wait, which ultimately ends up not being a good read, and they are going to walk back. Yeah, they kind of get split up here. So they understand that they have no space in mid here. No space in apps. No space in banana. This is a nightmare as a T side when you are 1 minute, you know, on the clock, right? This is a nightmare. So they're going to try to come back here and take this banana space while Sizzy kind of just posts up on mid. But honestly, I don't think that this is going to end too well for them, because M80 have a brilliant triple B setup. Never mind. Alex just absolutely owns them. And meanwhile, we have some players taking some arch space, some long space here, and Sizzy is slinking up, and they make the genius read, right? So you think that most teams, when they figure out there was 3B, they would just explode A at this point, right? But they are so patient. They wait so long that now they're actually going to pincer B, which is surprising because they're taking the 3v1 instead of just utilizing this Halls player, right? Very untraditional in that sense, especially with Alex being so low. You wouldn't think that they would do this, but you see Sin just falls for it. Sizzy's going to completely own him. Not the easiest kill, though. That's a little bit of a butt clencher if you're a Sizzy fan there, but ends up getting the bomb down. Very easy round and simple now. All right, so we get into the next round here. Sizzy's kind of just working up brackets with his team, doing his thing, nothing crazy. Just playing behind him. He's kind of the bomb carrier too, which is not very traditional for the opera. I get that he has the rifle right now. He's not opping, but yeah, man, he's not really a player like Simple, who never wants the bomb, just wants to always scope up, and it's very interesting. I actually want to see that Moto Smoke, because I throw a different one. I'm really curious what Moto Smoke he's throwing here. I want you guys to learn with me here. He goes back. Sorry. I guess I could have rewinded a little closer. Lines up there and then aims, I guess, in this part of the brick, and it's going to smoke off Moto. I need to steal that because I like that lineup better. Oh yeah, I like that lineup better. He's going to throw these little holo flashes too, perfectly blinding the players on site. Great util from him and Kenzie. Great util. He's going to get the bomb down safe. He knows that player's in mini, but he's prioritizing the plant because he knows that guy's not going anywhere. Eventually gets the trade. He's even going to molly off himself. Rip. Oops. But luckily for him, it doesn't really matter. Nothing's happening here, and the round's going to be over. He even upgrades to an op as well. He gets Slacks his op, right? And he gets to use it now. So that's the beautiful thing here is the opera for M80 Slacks doesn't even get his chance to show much impact on this first gun round because of the brilliant flashes from Sizzy and Kenzie on that exec. Beautiful stuff. So let's go ahead and see what Sizzy's going to do with this op on the first round that he has it. He's going to post on car, and then he sees that car smoke comes in. So this is what every high-level opera is going to do. They understand that, like, they can hold the smoke all day, but nothing's going to happen. And really good teams might sit up here and try to boost. They first are going to blow it open, see if he can get a pick. But he's just going to double scope and wait. And then, look, easy kill right there. Easy. He really does remind me of Simple, though, the way he shakes and kind of moves his mouse in that sense. All right, and let's turn X-ray off for this next kill here. I want to see if you guys... Are you guys this good that you would get this kill? Look, you see nothing? All of a sudden, you get peek from up top. Tell me, down below, would you have hit that shot? Because honestly, I'm not even going to lie. From M80, this was a brilliant little idea. What are they doing? They are boosted up here, and they are not peeking. They are not peeking. They just have a guy that's going to be floating in the air from the other player's screen, right? But they don't understand that this kid is just raw talent and will just destroy Swisher in the foot, right? A foot shot through the wall. Another brilliant thing I want to point out about that setup is that goes completely wrong, right? Like really bad for M80, the result. But Sin gets the M4, right? When you do these boost plays, you still get the rifle that's on top of you, right? So if you have pistol rifle, these are really good things to go for. One of my favorite ones is to do a sign boost right here. You jump up here, another player gets on your head, and he's holding banana like this. And so from their POV, again, you're just floating in midair when you're fighting them. Very easy, like little trick to utilize. Let's go ahead and get into the next round here. We're going to continue learning from Sizzy. Wait, that's... What did he throw there? That's his smoke? That's a really interesting smoke. So the T-side throws that to put out any of the mollies that would come down banana there. This is really high-level meta stuff. Now, I want to show you something. I'm not sure if it's this round or another one. This window flash is something every person needs to learn. Get on this wall, and then look where Sizzy is going to be aiming here. Middle click, left and right click on your opponent's mouse, right? Left and right click on your opponent's mouse with code CoJoMo and jump throw this. 20% off, I heard. Or is it 50? It's either 15 or 20. I don't even know my own products. Boom. Look at this. So that flash comes in, and these guys are going to get... Oh, no, they're actually playing anti-flash. If they were fighting, though, here, they would get absolutely destroyed. I think they were actually playing back here, so they didn't get affected by that. But yeah, no, it's a killer little idea. It's a killer idea. So then ultimately, he is going to pop them through. Nothing really ends up happening. He does leave bomb here, which is fine with a minute left in the round, but you can see on Inferno, the Opera's job really is to support the Riflers. Let the Riflers take the dirty space, you know, the hard to get space, and let the Opera just post. If you can get them like posted in these post plants, like New Box, even Banana, Coffins over here, of course on A site, opping in a retake, and Pit, just killer. It's so easy. The whole idea is get the Opera set up in positions where the CTs don't have much utility left, i.e. why retakes is the best for that. Again, he's just the flash assister here. So even though throughout this event in his career, he has pretty lackluster stats, he is really helping his teammates. Holy voice crack there. He is helping his teammates out in very, very nice ways. MA just has a good setup here, and he's going to save, it looks like. So also not forcing it, right? Searches for a kill, gets in, just not forcing it. Making sure that he can continue to keep this op up. Now we flash forward into next round. What is he doing? Same thing here. He just has those window flashes held. If his IGL calls for it, he's going to throw out for his team. So flashes them in, nothing happens. Blinds any opera that's going to be posted on that line. So again, he's going to do the same thing here. Post on the top of the smoke, punish anybody boosting. Very basic, very easy opping at this point. And you see, he always has his gun out. Like, he's ready for any push, which I think is very good. Like, he's ready if some weird gap happens, some bad timing. Gives the molly to his teammate, and he's just going to flash them in, I believe. Yeah, he's going to come back here and throw some good flashes. And the point of these flashes, by the way, is look where they're going to be popping. Really good. If you guys are playing on teams and you're the opper, you should steal these flashes. Bang. Lands right there. You can see swish. Actually dodges it a little bit. But anyone playing like on site here is going to eat those. Just absolutely destroyed by them. Good counter flash from the CT. Swisher gets huge with another kill. So he's going to come through and he's instantly thinking of backhaul. Boom. Knows the opper's there, but then the molly comes in. So here's the position. This spot is so good. Boom. Gets the first kill. Kind of understands that nobody's really going to be backhaul, and he's just going to save here. He's just going to save. Nothing crazy. I'm a little shocked that this is happening, though. I don't know how M80 doesn't actually kill him. Nice. Good tracking. That's like an aim trainer moment. Ooh. Oh, he's going in banana here. He's getting aggressive. Oh, they boost. Let's go. Yeah, that's awesome. He gets flashed off, man. Maybe that's a lesson for the kid, right? You play good teams, you can't disrespect them. You either got to take your shot and fall or just silently get off as soon as you're blind, right? So he tries the ego M80 there, but they're just better, honestly. They're just better. And I will say these two teams were very close, like skill-wise. They really were. They really were. So we're going to skip past this round. We're going to keep getting into the rifle rounds here. Curious to see what he's doing when they actually have guns. So yeah, he's just thinking about throwing util. He's a very supportive player. Like, again, I think that this kid is somebody that you want on your team to make everybody else better. Now, it is a little weird that he's in the op position playing like that, because usually you want your opper to have like a good, healthy ego. He needs to be set up. He needs to do this, but I am liking the selflessness I see from him. Like, he's just here ready to trade, doing his thing. It would be very tough to play against this guy. Yeah, that was a little awkward. Ends up not getting the kill. Teammate smokes it. He's always thinking about util. Very util heavy player, which I like. Plan for backhaul as well, because he knows that the CTs could be rotating in here. Flashes his teammate through the smoke, and man, doesn't even really need it, but like just a great idea again. Just a great idea. I'll tell you from my time competing in Team CS and also doing all these demo reviews, being this type of player is a breath of fresh air for your team. People only think about kills. They only think about getting frags, and having someone that will set you up like this is incredible. At 16 years old, he's doing this. 16, man. Like, imagine you're 16 years old. I like at that age, dude. I was a dumb kid at that age. I'm not gonna lie. I would not be playing like this, man. I would be running all over the place, just trying to get frags. Speaking of frags, the grenades come in and nuke essential. That is that's a tough way to start the round. That is a very tough way to start. CC, M80 is a very good team. They really are. And oh, wait. Wait, is this the round? Bang! Look at the Sizzy flash. Yo. What is Swisher doing, man? Dude, that Sizzy flash, man, I'm telling you, if you're a team player, you got to implement that car. It's a car flash. It's not the Sizzy flash, but kind of just having fun with it. So here you're going to see he's on low HP. So he's going to be very specific with what he does and plant the bomb in this corner. Very quick movement as well to just jump over here and hop into this position. But he knows... he's planting very wide. I feel like you don't need to be... Wait. He's kind of getting a little too wide here. Yeah. He could have planted the bomb like a little bit closer, which matters because look how close he was to getting spammed. Which I'm going to touch on this in a second. Oh, dude, he's so close. If the Sin wasn't so far into the recoil pattern and the bullets were going out this way, Sizzy's dead. Anyways, why is he planting there though? This is a good place to plant over here on this side. It's because at this level, a lot of the CTs, their first reaction is to molly off the default plant spot. And when you're on 1 HP, you can't afford to take that damage, right? So instinctively, he just plants in this position to be a little bit safer. Sin definitely still could have got him, but you see the point. Look what happens. It's just late. Just too late. Man, he really does do a lot of the intangibles the more I watch this. Now, we were having a little bit of fun because you're going to see later in this game where he kind of has some WTF moments of like, what are you thinking? And it's kind of expected, right? When you're so young, you're so inexperienced. And especially when you're playing such a high impact role like the op, I don't know how he does it. I really don't. I don't know how he does it. And he gets taken out of the exit, whatever. Not the end of the world. And let's continue this. Let's go ahead and see what he's got cooking here. Again, kind of just flashing for his team. We'll do a little stat check right now. 11. The only person above him is the IGL of M80. Oh, M80 has some brilliant flashes. Sin really does set his boys up with flashes well. We're gonna have to do an M80 review one of these days as well. So teammate gets taken out, but he has players in halls. Is he gonna connect with them here? Is he gonna risk it and go through the smoke? He's gonna risk it and go through the smoke here. Okay. So he's cutting out the rotate. Gets a crazy shot. Here's the footsteps. Jumps around. Oh, he makes the play to go to B. Wow. Okay. So he has two options as far as playing the bomb here. He can do this crazy play, and it's kind of tricking the opponents because they think there's no way on earth the kid's going to go B. Or he can just do the simple thing and go A. I think most players would have jumped around here, gone halls, but at that point, Lake could be cutting you off and going through boiler. It's kind of a mind game here. He decides to go B. There's one important thing that we need to talk about here, though. If he goes B, he has to stay alive. So he picks up the AK to kind of multi-frag, get a little bit better. Smoke CT. And in his mind, people could have already been rotated in. They could be close, which I think if you're going to make this risk anyways, dude, they're going to run through and kill you. You might as well maybe just plant a little open or plant default so that your teammate who's all the way on this side of the map can come play it. But the silver lane, you got to stay alive here. Gets off the bomb. He gets off the bomb. That's pressure. That's pressure right there. That's playing in my first major. I'm a little nervous. That's pressure. And then he's walking. Yeah. Yep. M80 flash through. He fights. He can't do that. That's worst case scenario. Screws over your team and you lose the round at that point. Kenzie was close. Ooh, he was close. But yeah, very interesting half from the kid. So he's gonna play really passive here. Okay. Obviously, this is a setup. He's not calling this for himself. It's just what he's told to do. So let's skip past here and really see what he does. Ooh, no. You're isolating yourself so bad here. Oh, no. Yeah. You know, and if he gets that first kill, it doesn't look as bad because this dually player can sit out here and swing. So ultimately, if you're going to be here, you got to get that frag. You just have to. You don't have permission to miss. It's just a high risk, high reward position. Teammates are insane though, and they somehow claw that round back. I'm not sure how they did it. It's just nuts. I was watching it live again on that co-stream. I want you guys in there for all this major. We're going to be watching it live, and you can come see my analysis, my breakdown. Oh, is that possible? I think I saw a video where you can do that jump by yourself. Is that right or no? There's no way, right? There's no way you can do that. I know there's a play where someone stands here, and if you guys are on a team, you should do it this way, where you have a teammate stand there and you just jump off this and get on set. I don't think you can make that by yourself. Unless you're Rops, I guess. Maybe. Someone will have to fact check me down in the comments with that. Now. Dude. This is the bad thing about being 3B. So, right. They're 3B. Guess what? Sizzy has no util here. 0 util. Now, Kenzie has a smoke and molly, so he's kind of chilling. He can play off this, but Sizzy has no delay. If M80 decide to pop out on them here, they better get 3 kills minimum, but honestly, they need 4 kills. They need a 4K here. And Sizzy has no way to complicate whatever exec M80 is about to throw. He's sliding towards Moto here. He's actually playing out of sight as well. Like, he's not even one smoke, some good flashes, and he can't even play with Kenzie. Kenzie has no flash for him on long side either. This is bad. And he does the cardinal sit on these rounds too. Luckily, it's the 2 rifles that peak him, right? But he dies on an eco where these guys could have had Tech 9s, they could have deals, and now they can pick up his M4 for relatively free, right? So that is just a really awkward, really uncomfortable round. I don't even blame them though, because the B players weren't getting very much valuable space, so the rotator can't even come in, can't do anything. He kind of just gets caught out in empty space there though, leaving Kenzie just so stressed out here. So you're not going to believe it, but they actually clutch this round up again. It's just insane. It's just nuts. All right, so skipping forward to this round here, Sizzy ends up getting his op. I actually can't believe M80 blows some of these rounds. It's very sad. He's going to post corner here, so one thing I tell oppers when it comes to using this gun effectively, you got to go for your pick, for your play. First round that you have this gun up, you better be going for the play you like to do. So boom, he spots Swisher, but doesn't shoot. Now, you're going to see another rookie mistake here. He gets spotted, but he's just going to chill here. The one bad thing about this is he honestly probably should have been nuked at this point. You see, that's the whole idea behind M80. They have two nades here. They're going to nade either sandbag or corner if they saw anyone there. They hold off a little bit. Luckily, he gets out. He actually avoids the worst of it, so that's good. That's honestly good. And I want to point out a really cool setup they build around Sizzy. He's not here just doing this by himself. This isn't random. This isn't like a lucky little moment or something. No, the whole idea is as soon as Sizzy shoots, because it's common on these force buy rounds to run up B. As soon as he shoots, what do they have? 2 double nades. 2 double nades. Put yourself in the shoes of Swisher here for a moment. Watch how frustrating this is. I mean, man, like these setups are so nerdy. They're so good. Now, Sizzy again, dude, this is so risky because you're playing against an eco. There you go. Slide over to the CT. Slide over here. Now, he's going to do something here I really hate. He is opping, and he decides to just smoke off banana. Now, you could argue, okay, cool. They're trying to make it seem like the opper rotated out. The opper's not here anymore. But to me, this just screws yourself over. You have the best gun in the game. Post up. Do something. And his whole thought process is here, he's going to smoke to get the util and rotate around to coffin. But any team that's high level is going to throw a full exec on you, and you're able to do absolutely nothing here. Now, he does have a flash that he can support his teammate with. But again, M80 is just such an intelligent team. Look at this. He tries to beat it, but they're already in. They're already in. Teammate's dead, and now he's trying to flash. And he tries to come through here and do something, but then he's just like, I can't, right? So in my eyes, that's just like kind of a waste. You don't really use the op for how you should be. And you get yourself cut out of the situation completely. Now you're just looking at smokes the whole round. And whiffs the shot. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. But luckily, teammates are there to trade, so it's not the end of the world. Let's go ahead and look through here. He's going to be posted up lane side this round. Okay, short side. He gets flashed off, but he's going to ego. You see, this kid still egos sometimes. He's not scared. If I was 16-year-old playing in the major, I'd be terrified, guys, right? Like, be honest for a second. You'd be a little nervous. Oh, wow. And honestly, he doesn't have to do much here. Oh, come on. Turn around. Turn around. Teammate dies to the Halls player, so all you got to do is just get this kill and the round's over. If you whiff, you're in some trouble, but picks it up, easy frag, and that's about all that happens this round. Now, we have another round where he's going to be opping short. One really good thing I got to say about Sizzy. He's not just the opper that sits here. No, he's opping banana. He's opping short side. You know, he's very flexible, and he's going to be moving around a lot, which is a great sign of a future prospect, like someone that knows how to play the game. I believe at the moment of recording this, he is 38 or 3,700 elo on Faceit as well. So a very good player, right? Like, this kid's not just a random nobody. He's a very good player, high level, just a Ukrainian prospect. So he's going to maul you out here. And one thing you guys got to understand, you're 2A. You are 2A, and you're going against an eco. You do not have the luxury to be playing so aggressive. If they halls pop and Kenzie gets blind, they are up in your grill. They're right on top of you, right? If they throw a really good lane flash, right? A standard one. It's just a standard lane flash that comes up here, and they split at the same time. You can't escape. You are so overcommitted here by yourself against low buy. Plus, again, it's the cardinal sin where if you die, they now have an op because it's so easy to grab. So I just want to preface that this round by saying all that. Plus, he's timing himself here if someone peeks boiler. Yeah. Oh, don't tell. No. That is unacceptable. That is unacceptable. You can't continue to go wider. Yeah, that's just so bad. And you feel for the kid too, because there's a lot of pressure, right? His teammates on site. He feels like it would be bad if they just double group up here, but again, these double A setups, like 2A with no info, no space, are really uncomfy. Really uncomfy as an opper. I mean, honestly, as any player. So you see here, he's going to start the round out long side this time. He's going to be on this side. It's very hard to read this kid, honestly. He's in a different position every time, which I love. I absolutely love that he's doing that. Okay, so here they're going to consolidate. They're actually going to play together, which isn't a bad... Ah, nope, they split up. And he's kind of doing the same mistake again. He's playing solo by himself. Huh. You could really exploit him with a good lane flash, honestly. Yeah, you can see this is a very fragile setup. Very fragile. He could get timinged at any moment here. Yep. And that's just an angle distance thing, right? So it looks like a crazy shot from Sin. And it was. Like, you know, it's not easy. But look, Crosshair does all the work here. And Shadow. You see, Sin sees a Shadow. This is a big Shadow advantage and an angle advantage. This is not something you can comfortably walk into. If you're walking in and somebody's here, you should be dead. You should. If an Opper, if a Rifler, it doesn't matter. Boom. Just insta-dead. So, again, maybe a rookie mistake. Honestly, maybe some of these rookie mistakes piling up here. I want to point out something just quickly. So, they play this round out. It's an eco. They know Emity goes B. And Sizzy's going to do something pretty intelligent here. It's a little risky. It is. But it's, again, just the ego on this kid. So, instead of just saving the AK like maybe a traditional tier 1 player would do here, a tier 1 player just going to save. No, he's like, I'm going to peek in here and try to do something last second. So teammate dies to an op. You think, again, this would be enough for him. Nope. Comes here and kills one, kills Slacks, and then look at Swisher's HP. Dead. So that's the hidden impact. That doesn't show up as a kill. Does show up as damage, but very, very high hidden impact there. Risky as heck, right? Again, maybe this kid gets punished and doesn't do those plays as much anymore. But on a team like Bait, where they are very ego heavy, I think he fits right in. He's just needs time to iron out some of these mistakes. You gotta make mistakes to get better in this game. You just have to. That's how it works. Yeah, give him some time. Let him cook. Let him cook. Oh, movement king too? Is he a movement connoisseur? He might be, guys. He low-key might be. And you can see this is his comfort angle. I mean, dude, again, this is so risky. Honestly, if I was demo reviewing for M80, maybe, hey, applying for a future job with them, this is a good weakness you could try to go for. Is just a basic lane flash like from Swisher here. Swisher aims right here on the A, jump throws, and it's going to be a great flash that blinds Sizzy. He can't react to it. If an Opera is here, they can't see it coming because they're scoped up as well, which is the added bonus of this. Ah, that flash is garbage. Ah, yeah, that flash is doing nothing. Just no pressure. And Sizzy's going to go back to this angle. Did he learn from the prior round where he tried to get a little too wide? But yeah, they're leaving him on an island. They're putting a lot of weight on this young kid's shoulders. Putting a lot of weight on his shoulders here. Let's see, they just got his halls covered. And you think that long side is open, but it's not. MPL is just here in a very passive position. A lot of times you'll see the Opera playing like this as well. Just to be a fast B rotate if needed. As long as this player has utility, it's generally good. He has a flash, so if they go B, he can flash over site for them. He can have some good impact. Okay, so they're going to do a little bit of an A fake, it seems. Is MPL smoked out here? Yeah, he's smoked out, so they're faking a long wrap here. Well, actually, they got two guys doing it. This is going to turn into a B split. Sizzy kind of gets ahead of this, though. He understands what's happening. Yeah, JBA runs to the smoke, gets the kill. They're splitting, and yeah, Sizzy's out of it. Honestly, not much he needs to really do there with where his teammate's position. If his teammate's in pit and he's here, like, he's not just going to walk in and risk dying. Like, it's not really too practical, so that kill is going to bait them to go in for it. And you think at this moment they'd do a few things. So they don't know the smoke's here, or like, it's about to fade. You think at this moment they would smoke off back hole and then throw some utility. Honestly, a CT smoke's not bad, but I feel like they're leaving a smoke on the table. They could full exec like their T's in this moment. They should be. I see they kind of rush this. And Kenzie throws a CT molly. This is bad. This is bad. What's that going to do, guys, right? What's the CT and Sender going to do with that lineup? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'll give you the answer. Sizzy has a flash too. If they were going to go for this, they should have exec'd, honestly. Yeah, just save at this point. I mean, Kenzie has a smoke, but Sizzy's the only one with a kit here. That's the problem. He's going to flash, sick it. Nah, no, nope. Nope. And that's it. That's it. That's all she wrote. All right, let's go into this round and see what we got cooking here. Oh, okay. So Amity throws a lurk smoke up mid. So again, guys, this is a common theme. Pistol player, boost up a rifle or opper. Pistol player, boost him up. So if this player dies, he can still get the op. And it looks like Sizzy called this. And rookie mistake though. Rookie mistake. He's peeking into it too lackadaisical, right? Like he needs to actually get up there first. He needs to slow this down in the initial part. When he jumps up here, he needs to actually get on MPL's head and then aggressively scope and swing. He's kind of doing it all, like, it's too slow. It's too slow. He's not building up enough momentum for that peak. And then from Slack's POV, just a really high IQ play. Again, kind of what Sizzy was doing on their T side. He just posted and ready for it. So, yeah, Sizzy doesn't get to play the round. I respect him for going for that initial peak, though. I really do. I respect him, and good on Slack for being ready for it. That's a play you guys could run in your pugs and probably have high success rates. I mean, to be fair, you could probably do a lot of things that Sizzy's implementing and have a lot of success because the kid is 3,800 elo, right? It's crazy, man. It's unreal, dude. It's genuinely unreal. Now, let me give you guys advice. If you're watching this far in the demo, you're 30 minutes in. Don't compare yourself to these guys. You might sit there watching this and feel helpless. How is a 16-year-old at the major, 3,800 elo? What am I supposed to do? Guys, everybody's life is different, right? Your life is different than Sizzy. Sizzy wishes he could have done things instead of grinding 1,000,000 hours in CS. I don't know if his hours are public, but play CS. Compare yourself to yourself, nobody else. Compare your progress to the person you were yesterday. Am I better? Am I 1% better? Am I getting worse, right? Because if you sit here and start feeling bad about yourself, oh my goodness, you're never going to make it. If you're that 20-year-old kid watching this, you're never going to make it if you're just sitting there feeling miserable because some other kid is better than you. That's such a loser mentality, and the faster you get rid of that, the better. Now, admire these type of players, right? You'd be impressed by it for sure, but never let that make you feel pity. You should never feel pity because of it. Yeah, getting back to the demo, and now that we're done with the TED Talk, some really good ideas with the flashes here. A little unnecessary. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, yeah, 20 seconds. They know bombs down, right? No, yeah, they know bombs down. It's on the radar. There's no world he should be peeking here. There's genuinely no world he should be peeking. He should be on this wall ready to peek when Kenzazor says to do it, because Kenzazor has a lot of power here. They're honestly lucky the game didn't end right here if JBA somehow clutches this, right? So, yeah, definitely peeking way too early. A big mistake there, for sure. So you see here, he is the actual like rotator. He's in between A and B. So this is a common place for operators to position themselves. Now he's gonna actually try to slide into sight. This is a little risky if they pop through, and that's why maybe you're gonna see him play anti-flash a few times. Ooh, I mean, he throw double smokes here. That's forcing him to make a decision. By the way, smoke comes in here and here. Now he has to decide. Am I playing for A site, right? So like library, actually Moto, playing in this area right here? Or am I going to play for the B rep and position myself in CT spawn in the position like out here, in here? He's got to decide now. It's very tough. I remember being in this position as an operator, and it's all about reads. Because look, at any point, this is the point of this smoke. They could be coming through here. That's the reason. So he's thinking about it. He's kind of caught in limbo right now. I don't like this. He's in limbo. So maybe it's just a cool off angle to hold spawn. Oh, wait. Don't tell me. Don't tell. No. No. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't think that's a good play at all. Just running through the smoke dry. Yeah, it's a little tough to watch, honestly. But he got his. Hey, he got his, right? He got his, which is still impressive, but yeah, definitely not what we should be doing right there. Definitely not what we should be doing. Now, last round of the half. What? Are they oh, no. They don't have money. They don't have money. Okay. So what I was going to say is last round of the half, you should be dropping flashes and spawn filling nades, but they most likely just fill the nades of the broke players, the players that have like no money, right? And what I mean by that is you take your flashbang out, drop it on the ground as a rotate, and then you have it in there. Okay, post on. I love this hall setup. I love it. It's amazing. If you're not doing this once a game as an opper in your pugs and your team matches, you're trolling. You absolutely need to run this. It's too easy. Do this against the guy that keeps lurking on you, getting so many frags. It's amazing. And you see the round just ends. They hit B. He doesn't have to do anything. But what he does have to do is wake up in overtime now, because if we look at the scoreboard, he's 12 and 15. That is rough. Now, he is, again, supporting the team, setting them up in so many ways, but yeah, he's got to wake up, man. So one thing I want you to notice here, CoJo, why is he not buying util? Is he trolling? No, he's not trolling. I actually think his teammates are trolling by getting head armor. I'm not sure what they are doing. That is the noobiest thing I've ever seen. It's OT. Why would you not get head armor? They're going to have AKs and ops. That's a head scratch. You can argue the opper with their Glock or something. It's going to get you. But no, so he's not buying flashes because he's going for a hyper aggressive play in halls. He has a high likelihood of dying or getting traded. So he doesn't need these flashes as much this round. So he's not going to buy them. And I like this. Again, he's always somewhere different. This is a mark of a very good opera. I think he just needs to develop a little bit. So this is just a called setup. His IGL saying do this setup, or maybe Sizzy's calling it. Kenzie has an off angle here in halls. You're going to see from JBA's perspective, this is very tricky. This is very tough to deal with. He's going to be jiggling angles out and then eventually come into here and just get shot, right? Just caught off guard. And then Sizzy is going to be here picking up the other side. Now, I'm a little shocked because you think that Sin would know this. This is a common pro setup. In your pugs, people are going to be very confused. And I think that's why Sin didn't initially peek. I think in his mind, Sizzy's going to walk back once nobody swings him. So again, really good composure from Sizzy. And where does he go? Chat? YouTube comment section? Instantly rotates, right? Amazing. He is instantly rotating to B, which is great CS. Oh, dude, I love this. I love this type of opping. You were right here, and now you're over here. How frustrating is that for Slacks? Like, genuinely, guys. You're the opper. You're like, oh, yeah, dude, Sizzy was over in halls. I can at least post on B, see if anyone's... Nope, dead. Growl the round. It's gone. No chance to get back into this. So teammates in A are kind of selling a little bit. He's going to come in here and be very cautious of the rotate. You know, making sure nobody's walking through the smoke. Any funny business is happening. Oh, don't tell me this kid just runs through like Stewie 2K again. Is this Stewie 2K? Dude, I think we need to get a rifle in his hands. If he had a rifle, he actually would be multi-fragging in these spots. And then, man, no way. No way. No way. Wow, what a clutch from Alex. What a clutch. These rounds were so close, man. This was a banger to watch. And again, that's why I want you guys to be in the co-stream with me. Yeah, Sizzy likes this lane hopping. He really does. I've never seen this setup, though, where the halls guy, like, he's holding halls from here. It's very tight. There's not much margin for error in that position. And again, this is decent because he has teammates here. This is not risky because you have a bunch of bodies that can swing out here and trade if needed. So I like this. This is the ultimate peak setup on Inferno. We've talked about this in previous demo reviews on YouTube if you've been here. 1B, 4A is the peak setup. That's what you want to get into. Now, you need control generally. I don't like how Into the Dark Essential is here, but that is peak Inferno gameplay. He's nading here. I don't like how ploofy that is too. It's kind of awkward for him. He's waiting, blocking his teammate. No. You're getting awkward. He's trying to eco it, gets blind. Good flashes from M80. Ah, dude, he likes being aggressive out here. He does. Oh, he's trying to get out again, dude. Yeah. Oh, dang, dude. Aw, massive mistake, though. Massive. You can't blunder like that. Banger of a first shot, though, man. This kid is so quick. He's so quick. So he gets flashed off and just bang. Now, he needs to make up his mind. What is he doing? Is he going to go to that box back there and post? Beautiful position. Great place to be. Or is he going to post up on default, right? Where is he going? Because first he starts going out there. Then he starts backing up here. Then he awkwardly hits the box and scopes up, and it's too late. You can't be in transition here. You have a 3A setup. A guy in midi pit literally holding for this. You have a guy also sitting here in big pit, right? Like, you quite literally have a great setup. Boom, boom. Let your teammates do the work at this point. This is horrible. Like, horrible. You can't die. You got to go back here, honestly. Bang. Play on this angle. It rounds over. They can't do anything. Can't do anything at that point. I don't like going here either because you can be spammed so easy. Now, he could have fell back and maybe posted on halls, or it's awkward. No, actually, this player could have held long, and he should have just gone back here. Should have just gone back here. Played on top of this box. Yeah, maybe end up winning this round because of his blunder, honestly. Huge blunder. And speaking of blunder, he's already dead. What happened? What happened this round? Well, Kojo, you're the coach. You better tell us. Oh, no. Don't tell me he... Oh, so teammates swing. Dude, honestly, I feel bad for him there. I feel for him. He's like, no way this guy swung and nobody shot stairs, so I'm going to peek. That was either snail-like reactions from Slacks or 200 IQ moment. I'm going to say 200 IQ moment from Slacks. Whatever it was balls of steel from him, though. I'll give him that. Some balls of steel from Slacks. All right, so flipping back over to T side again. This was a slugfest. Let's go ahead and see what happens here. Again, he's going to be setting up his teammates. It's down into a 4v5. 4v5 in OT. M80 now have you in a 5v3. What are you going to do to claw back? What are you going to do to win this game at this moment? Put your team on your shoulders. A 2v5 into a 2v4 now. Things look helpless. Things look bleak. Teammates are fluffing up some nades. Potential pops through, but instantly gets traded. So obviously he knows one is spawn. Now, any normal player here is just going to try to get the bomb down in some way after they initially fight, right? Like they're gonna sit here, see if they can find a pick. But at this moment, they're playing the bomb, right? They're putting that pressure on the CTs. I want you to see how strange this kid is, how untraditional, how insane he is at times. What does he do? No, I'm going to walk at you. I'm going to slow walk at you and try to find a pick. I mean, look at this. He's not even phased. Slacks misses the shot. He's not even phased. And now he's cooking. Again, you think, oh, go back, plant the bomb maybe? No, I know where you guys are. I'm not going to plant the bomb. I'm going to slowly inch back. Bang. Dude, so quick. And look at this awareness. Just absolute cinema. Imagine you are playing in a major as a 16-year-old and you are that ice cold. You got ice in your veins, guys. Imagine. It's just unbelievable. Unbelievable overtime impact from this kid. So he's going to smoke halfway banana again. He's going to hold the car flashes. The Sizzy flashes. Nope. They're reacting to A. Again, they understand now. They understand 3B. They understand the setup from M80. So they explode right through and disrespect them. Again, throwing flashes. This is a great reaction. If you're a team, you should literally steal this. Oh, and here's the mid. Whew, a little late on the reaction, but ends up getting it. He goes the molly as well. He is just pugging at this point. And I think this is where these type of games really suit his playstyle more. In OT, when the strats kind of go out the window for the most part, it's just reactions. I think a player like him starts to take over, right? So it's cool. It's cool to watch. But ultimately, this game's not over. They're going to end up losing this round. Not much to really talk about. Another 1v4. He gets spammed. And we continue, right? We continue. We're going to kind of go through some of these moments here. He's posting car. Really great shot on that swing, by the way. And then also huge awareness here and crazy pressure. That's not an easy moment right there. And he's even going to take B space. Ultimately, they end up losing this round. But this is great util. Smoke off spawn, molly off the rotate, take control, get to new box. If you get to new box, you are in a power position here. Sadly, what's going to happen for them is JBA is going to find a huge kill down here on the bomb carrier. And it completely throws this round apart. That kill right there ends the round for this squad. Slacks finds MPL on the lurk as well, and now Sizzy's kind of just scratching his head. He knows where bomb is. He knows where both of the players were, but it's not much you can do when there's a bunch of positions that they could be in. Almost finds the frag. If Kenzie would have softened JPA up a little bit more, maybe he wins that clutch. But yeah, post on mid again, just basics. We're going to skip through some of these. I want to point out something funny here. Look at the chaos of this game. Watch Sin. Watch Sin's POV. Where's his gun? Where's his gun? He tossed it. His gun's on the ground. His gun's on the ground, man. He's playing with the USB this round. Ain't no way, dude. Ain't no way. And, you know, big ol' Sizzy here. He's ready for it. He's ready. Bang, you're dead. To be fair, it didn't really matter what gun he had there, but he's cooked. He's dead. Oh, great detail, too. They don't even rush this here. They don't even rush it, man. Well, I think they're Ukrainian, so that makes sense why they're not Russian, but... Okay, I'm done. I'm done. YouTube. Hey, don't... Why? I see you. Why are you disliking the video? Why are you disliking the video? I see you going down there. Yo, chill. I'm sorry. We'll get back into some review here. No more jokes, I promise. Oh, he had him. That was another kill right there. But again, he's a very utility-heavy player. He's always thinking about the team, so, you know, these type of things are going to happen. But what is crazy is Swisher. Look at this gap he finds. Surely Swisher wins this round. Surely he brings it home for NA. All of US is on his shoulders. He's going to bring us home. He's going to win this game for us. Surely, right? Shirley Temple. And Sizzy gets taken out, but I just wanted to highlight that. It's insane. All right, guys. So again, another round. Sizzy's going to be active here on B. He's actually going to search here. You see, he's starting to get his confidence in this OT. He's not scared of slacks. He's starting to win this mental battle. You know, take banana control, drop the smoke to his teammates, and rotate out. Ob kind of convinces him to stay back here, though, a little bit. See what he does. Initially, he was just going to rotate out and go get active on A and find some impact here. I think they would have gotten into that 4A setup if things went properly. 4A, 1B. But now they're just going to do what they can and get into a 1B, 3A setup. So he's going to post on a better line here. Now, this is better. Oh, Ego. Wow, what the heck? Dude, he likes to just run in real quick and see if he can find someone. Yeah, man, this is kind of stressful. I'm not going to lie. Boom. Get Swisher, though. He's cooking. Oh, what? He smokes? You don't usually see that smoke, but honestly, maybe it's to try to convince them that there's two people here because Op comes in. Why would the Op smoke us off, right? So it actually pushes M80 brilliantly back into A site. So maybe that's his reasoning because this is not a good position to be in by yourself. If any exit comes in with decent flashes, the same exact ones he was kind of throwing, maybe that's anti-flash of those. He's cooked, right? One good flash, he's cooked. So this is a better spot, maybe to transition out here before the smokes come in. But that's just the gamble you run sometimes, right? So nothing happens. M80 end up closing out the round. He's going to go next. GG go next. So again, he's going to post up short side here. Yeah, just doing his thing. Just base. Oh, dude, he's trolling, man. He's trolling. Guys, they mollied us lane. Yeah, that wasn't me. No, they mollied us. Sizzy, wasn't that a CT and sender? Yeah, they must have picked it up, guys. Must have picked it up. That was not me. This is so risky though. Like this type of stuff, like you either look like a genius or you look like an absolute fool. They double peek you, you're cooked. You're dead. Like even if you hit a nice shot, you're cooked. If they peek you aggressively from boiler, if they flash you off, you're cooked. You got to hit a crazy flick, right? Which maybe he's the reincarnation of simple. Maybe he is. Wait, don't you have to die for that? Wait, sorry. Maybe he's just simple. I'm gonna stop. He's Sizzy. He's not simple. He's Sizzy. Okay, so they're gonna find a crazy gap here. I think he understands that this happened. Like he knows Lake went through here, so he's not too pressed. He's just thinking about it. And you see, he's very aware of where the guns are. That's one strength I'd say this kid has too. He's picking up rifle. He's picking up AKs, M4s at all times. He's always ready for these retakes. Because opping in retakes is very tough. It's not easy. Plant the bomb there. I think he knows Slack's in this position. Perfect pre-aim. He's even ready for this guy as well and picks up the kill. Brilliant. Brilliant stuff from him. That AK puts in so much work for him. So here you see he's going to do another hall setup. Nothing happens, so he rotates out. It's actually going to be a B hit. Not much going on here, honestly, and they're just going to end up like doing nothing. Nothing to watch here. Now this round he's going to start by throwing a bottom B smoke. You get into this corner, you aim literally at this brown part right there. You can pause the video if you need to go back and watch that. It's a really good instant smoke down here for your team so that they can kind of they can fight. With that, he's going to pop over here. I don't like this when the lurk smokes up because you could get timing so hard. If a player just like walks through like a maniac, you're just screwed, right? Or they pop through, it's tough. Now, MED's smoke here leaves a lot to be desired, and Kenzor is actually going to be this maniac. This is crazy. Maniac gameplay right here. And JBA rightfully sits him down. So another 1v3 because he picks up that kill. Now into 1v2. He's going to reposition here, which is very intelligent. He doesn't just keep going banana, which is what traditional player do. He takes his time. He comes out here, resets the info a little bit, makes him start thinking, I like this. I like this. He starts walking at this point. If someone was, well, I think they might hear him, but he's just trying to surprise them. He's trying to use that element. Now, Swisher makes a big mistake for giving up his position. I don't know what he's thinking. Gives up his position, leading to the freest kill of Sizzy's life. Turns on the flash, keeps the composure. Swisher's like trolling. He's trolling. And then Sizzy and OT has no money for a kit. Like, that's kind of the gamble some of these oppers make. They don't get a kit because they think they can just pick one up from their teammates. I'm not sure. The guy that died down mid must have not had one either, because if he had a kit, he wouldn't have had to rush like to get on bomb right away. I don't even think he had it. I don't think he had time. So yeah, I probably should have saved at that point and ran away, because damn, if a team wins in OT, like they win round 1, you're not really going to hurt their economy too bad, right? But saving that, even just M4, helps out your own team's economy so much. So he's going to just get nuked corner here. You can see good util from M80, but rookie mistake here. You're so low. You're coming in here. So much can go wrong at this point. Dry peeking. Yeah. Molly kind of ticks him too, and yeah, just really bad round. Just shifting all around. Not sure what he's doing there. I love the rounds where he floats and rotates back. I do. I love the rounds where he takes a shot in halls, goes B. The rounds he's B, shoots and goes here. It's so fun to watch. But these rounds where he kind of like sticks around a little bit too much, not my favorite. Not my favorite. But I respect the confidence. I do. I respect it at least. There's that double HE again. M80 trying to nuke any early aggression. You see, okay, wait, they're going to do a retake. They're actually going to molly here. The point of this, I believe, is to make M80 believe the opper's not here. I think they want them to believe that there's 2 riflers on the setup. Yeah. Oh, he blocks the molly. Dude, he chest bumped it. It wasn't on purpose, but he chest bumped it. Maybe it was on purpose. Who knows? And then the ego on this kid. Yeah, I don't think that's smart, but like if you can hit shots like that, you're going to get away with a lot. Now, absolutely, there's times you're going to look like an idiot. You're just going to die and everyone's going to be putting their hands in the air. Think of like Wonderful. Sometimes, you know, these type of flashy players, even Simple nowadays in 2026. Yeah, it's bound to happen. But if you do get the shot, it's hard to stop you because you're just doing something crazy. You're going crazy. Let's go ahead and skip forward though. This round finds himself in a 2v4. It looks like he's just going to save. Not much cooking here. He's going to try to save. Yeah. There's a pre-fire slacks. He's dead. And the beautiful thing for him is his team is so good that a lot of these times he doesn't have to do much. In this event so far, he's been negative, I believe, in like every single game except this one. This is the one match that he really showed up for and popped off. So he's enjoying the free ride for sure. But again, I'm starting to see he has a lot of intangibles. Lots of flash assists. He's doing the dirty work for his team as the opper. So I'm seeing lots of good stuff in that regard. 24 enemies flash. Even 133 nade damage isn't like crazy, but it's still decent as an opper when he's double flashing a lot. It's a lot of molly damage even. Yeah, and he's just going to post for the reaction here. Just good basic CS. Oh, is he ego? Yeah, he repeats. Oh, wow. Flips around. Lots of chaos. This round's just going crazy. I don't know what's going on here. Fights him. No way he wins it. No, bro. He's ice cold. I think this kid that has a lot of potential. He needs to iron out a few of these WTF moments, these big mistakes, but he has the star potential to go very far in this game. Think a very undeveloped Simple. I think that's what this kid's reminding me of. So best luck to him in his career. Join the co-streams and let me know down below who you would like me to review next. I'm going to be reading every single comment. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.